Um, how is everybody? Everybody having a good day so far? Still kind of early, right? I'm having a great day. So we do this once a month, guys. We always do it the last Wednesday of the month. And it's just a chance for all of Amaretto to come together with all of you guys and to kind of to discuss and let you guys know what's going on with us and you to let us know what's going on with you and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Um, right now we have the Halloween edition animals that are out for sale, right? There's a bat pony and a bat horse. And then there is the spider bird and spider canine, right? Pretty creepy looking. Did everybody get a chance to get some of those? No Batmobile, sorry. So those are only available until Halloween, right? So if you haven't gotten any, you got 6 days to get some. And guys, these are holding some really amazing surprises. But to get a chance at the surprises, you have to be breeding one of the Halloween editions, right? You do not have to breed them together. Um, hold on just a second, guys. All right, so we got the Halloween editions that are for sale right now, right? Yeah, all LEs. Yep. You don't have to breed them together. You can breed them to whatever you like. And like I said, guys, you have 6 more days to take advantage of those. Right? Super cute bats and spiders are kind of creepy, right? Another thing that was just announced the other day, did everybody catch the announcement for the monthly stuff for November? And here's our fearless leader, Josie. Okay, so this month for the horses, what do you need to breed together? Tibis is right. A pinto and what? Pinto and chrysanthemum topaz. Yes, that's correct for the horses. One has to have the eye, the other has to be a pinto. They could both be pintos as long as one has the eye. The dogs, really cute, is they switched it up again, the pug and the zodiac collar Scorpio topaz, right? Breed those together to get one of those zodiac Scorpio dogs, right? Pugs. And last but not least, the birds. What do we got going on for the bird beaks? Who knows what they are? Anna's on the top of it. 2 copper beaks. That's right. You got to breed together 2 copper beaks. And you have your chance at a topaz bird. So, how many of you guys have enjoyed doing the monthly thing with the zodiac canines and the birth flower horses? Have you guys enjoyed those? Who has like every month that we've had? I saw some of you guys were getting like 2 a month. Yeah. So that's really cool. And does anybody know what the mystery sale is for this month? That is just, it's about to end. Who knows what's on sale? Yeah. Starters. Starters, absolutely. Oh, and not to mention, there's that really cool Halloween food that's out too, right? The coffin and the little cross thing. Yeah, it's not a mystery anymore. I've had a lot of you guys tell me that you like the Halloween food, so be sure, yeah, be sure to stock up on that because it won't go bad in your inventory. And I think it is a discounted price, so take advantage of that. How do they work? I'm talking blue. I'm confused, Anna.
Somebody's having trouble hearing you, so we're just letting her know that the meeting is
Oh,
being done in voice.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. They must be out of my chat range. Hey, Miss Josie. We was just going over the new stuff for this month. All right, so you guys know all of the really cool stuff coming up. I do want to give you guys a chance I do want to open up the floor so you guys have a chance to ask your questions and talk. But I want to, for just a second, I want to talk about my connection yesterday. Who read it? It's the same as regular food tidbits. It just looks different. Yeah, the Breeders Roundtable. I want you guys to get excited about this. I'm excited about this for you. So I just wanted to clarify a couple things about that because that's going to be on November 7th. I've had some people say that, they don't speak English, so they don't think they can participate. If you have a friend like that or someone you know like that, tell them to bring their thing on a note card and we'll translate it. Like, also, I want you guys to know that I'm going to be completely just a moderator at this thing. So it's going to be all you guys. So that roundtable is going to be what you make it. It's going to be about what you guys want to talk about. It's going to be however long you guys make it and all that good stuff. All right? So at this time, I guess I'm going to go ahead and open up the floor for you guys to ask questions or bring up anything that you guys want to talk about that's affecting you and your breeding or anything like that. So, who wants to bring something up or ask a question or anything like that? Rose, the purpose of the roundtable, I just want to give all of you guys a place where you can openly and safely talk to one another about issues that you face in the market, things that are important to you guys. They're not things that affect Amaretto. It's not things that Amaretto can change, fix, control, do anything about. It's all about the third party market. So I've
I just
noticed
have a
lately that a lot of people have had negative things to say, had things that they want to bring about, and they don't have a place to do it. And so I just wanted to I'm not looking for any results. The results that will come from doing it is whatever results you guys decide. Like I said, I will merely be a moderator. So what's talked about will be brought up by you guys. Any changes that you guys want to make will be brought up by you guys. Things like that. So, I mean, I don't know what the meeting's going to be about. It's going to be about whatever you guys want to talk about.
I just have a question, Ava. Any chance of getting the wild hair put on the wiki?
Absolutely not, Red.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean,
It
That's
is
right.
on the wiki.
A couple of people have asked, and I said, well, it'd be good if it was on the wiki. She said, yeah, it'd be great. Well, I said, I'll ask if I go to the next meeting. Okay,
It is
thank you.
it is on the wiki though. All the wild hairs are on the wiki already right now.
Really? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
if you get wild hair black pinto,
You
you
just go
go
look at the
to
black pinto.
you go look at the black pinto and there's your wild hair. So every coat that's on the almost every coat that's on the wiki has a chance at wild hair. So if you have a wild hair that you've been looking for and you want to know what it looks like before you birth that bundle, you find that horse on our wiki and you will see the wild hair.
Oh,
and
okay.
Anna,
That's all right. Thank you.
if you feel like you can't see it on the picture, go up to the museum. Every horse is up there. Every horse. So you can actually see that wild hair in world. All right. And the reason, guys, why I'm not doing a wild hair section on the wiki is there's way too many of them. It cost you a fortune to take your own. Oh, yeah. Like I said, guys, the picture of the horse is on the wiki, and if that's not sufficient, head up to the museum. If you need a landmark to museum, I'll be more than happy to get that to you, but it is listed on our locations page, and you can go look at that wild hair from each and every angle.
I think the reason a lot of people are asking about it is when we're sitting at auctions, we don't have a chance to run quickly to the uh, museum to go take a look at it, which is why they're asking for the pictures.
Right. Yeah, I
Because
understand.
we only have a short amount of time when that horse is up there, and if it's in a bundle, we're either trying to dive to the wiki to get a look at that wild hair, and the pictures don't help. So a lot of sellers aren't going to go to that trouble. They're in it for just a quick buck. A lot of the sellers will just throw out the bundles,
Well, and I would
put the
say
low
too,
price.
a lot of the wild hairs are known. If I told you it's a wild hair sprinkle appreciation, you pretty much know what that's going to look like.
Not
I
the
mean,
newer people.
yeah,
That's
we need
the
to
hard
teach
part.
those.
It's the newer part.
Yeah,
We
need to teach
Is there
those
any
people to use
chance
the
that?
wiki.
Is there any chance that Amarillo could do a class on the wiki
We do
for the newer
several
people?
classes on the wiki.
Okay, good. I didn't know that,
Yeah.
so that's something I
Yeah,
needed to know.
we have a class for each one of the wikis: the horse, the bird, the canine, and the pony.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Blush says, there you go. Blush says the horse wiki class is today.
I have
so.
been. I just keep missing that class.
All right. Who else had something they want to bring up or some questions? In retrospect, would you say it's a good idea to release pony pals, which have double long already from the Oasis pony? Kind of has a negative impact on the market in my mind. Benny, we think about everything we do. I don't know how to say this nicely, and Josie, don't kill me. We think about everything before we do it. So if you think that we did something and didn't think about it, you're wrong. We did think about it. How many people here were able to go buy an Oasis pony the day it came out? Okay, so with that being said, did that negatively impact the market?
One thing I want to say, and I think I've said it lots and lots of times, but there may be people here that have never heard me say this. We see everything on our servers. We know where everyone's ponies are. We know who you've sold them to. We know how many you have born. We know how many you've sent to Haven. We know how many Haven points, pony points, whatever points. We know it all. So we knew exactly how many people were going to get these ponies when they came out. So to release them long, no, it did not have a negative impact on the market.
We know what you did last summer, what you're thinking about doing next summer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, yeah. So guys, when in talking about the market, like Josie said, we see everything. We see how many longs are on the grid. So why we're not here to talk about the third party market. We're here to talk about Amaretto and our products, not about you selling them or auctioning them or anything like that. How your products work, how Amaretto is supporting their product, and things like that.
No,
Yeah,
we were asked, did we think it impacted the market? And our answer to that question was, no, we didn't. Yeah.
Well, opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody's got one, right? But like I said, Rose, that's a great question to bring to the Breeders' Roundtable. That's a seller's question and a buyer's question. That's not an Amaretto question. All right. Who else had something they wanted to bring up? The Forever Fall will be on sale again. Yeah, that's a really good. That's a good one when it comes around on sale because you can stock up on those. You love keeping your LEs. A lot of people do. A lot of people take advantage of that one too when it is on sale. So you never know what next month will be. That's all I can say, Critter. I know you guys cannot be this quiet. Hey, Ashy, I see you sneaking in the back. What measures are being taken to make sure everybody gets a chance to be included or get accurate information from it? Everybody's invited. Yeah, no problem, Ashy. So if you want to be involved and you want to get accurate information, come to the roundtable.
Well, the thing about it is let me just say this, because Ava said what she wanted to say about it, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say about it. If it's that important to you, then you will be there, or you will have some. I mean, I'm sure you have lots of breeder friends that will be at the meeting. This meeting is for you guys. This meeting does not have anything to do with Amaretto, except that there's going to be an Amaretto staff member moderating it so that it doesn't get out of hand. And it's going to be on our Sims that we are graciously opening to our community so that you guys have a place to talk to each other. Because that's one of the big things that we have heard. Exactly, that's what I just said. That we are organizing it for you guys. If you can't be there, I'm sure that there's lots of other people that you know that will be there, and they can tell you what happened there.
You
I
do
don't
have
know
a
what else to
place.
say about it.
You do have a place that you can talk to each other on a daily basis. What I'm doing is I'm giving everybody a platform to feel comfortable to come and talk openly. It's not about Amaretto, it's about breeders. And you guys can get very passionate. And I've heard a lot of negativity lately. This auctioning is starting at this. They're selling this for this. They're doing this for that. You guys need to talk about it. So I'm going to organize
Well,
it.
of course,
You
the
guys can get together.
platform, there's lots of platforms. You can do a platform wherever if you wanted to open up your breeding sim and have people come and talk, you can do that. If Baza wanted to open up his market and have a platform and have people to come, anybody can provide a platform. It doesn't have to be Amaretto. We're just the ones choosing to open up a platform at that time. You can have a platform every day of the week if somebody wanted to have some people get together and talk about it. It's not like this is something that no one else could do. We have just heard enough from the community about situations, and we thought, hey, let's put together something so that everybody can come. And it's on 4 Sims, all at the corners. We'll be standing right at the corner there. So that's 4 Sims times whatever I put the limit at. People can come. I bet you $100 to a donut, we won't even get those Sims filled. You want to bet? I bet you we don't get them Sims filled. But they're there for whoever wants to come. But this platform is not something that's no one else can do. Anybody can do it. If you have breeder friends, you could have a platform at your thing. Say, hey, I'm having this if you guys want to come talk. Just because we're doing it doesn't make it any different than anybody else could do. Really.
I guess we're just opening the door. That's all we're doing. Who else had a question?
I think that Ava's getting ready to eject a couple of gentlemen sitting down in front. And as you can see, we get just as passionate about things as you guys do. We have very passionate conversations in our groups with each other, our groups with our moderators. We're very passionate about our breedable and our animals. So, and if there's something that we can do, if there's something that we can do to help you guys, we'll try it. We've never had done this before, but we feel that it's something that, we have the Sims, why not do it? So, we're just as passionate as you guys are.
I'm going to
So,
put my foot back in my mouth, Josie, and say, Rose, if you're breeding Amaretto, you have the same chance as anyone else in this room breeding. And that's fact. Well, if you're not breeding, then why are you here saying you aren't getting the same chance that everybody else is when everybody else here is breeding?
You have the
everyone
same
has
opportunity.
yeah, everyone has that same opportunity. I'm sorry that you feel that people won't, but I can't open every sim in Second Life and bring them all together and have, thousands of people come together. I can't do that. These are my 4 closest sims all together, so I'm going to open them all up and put them as high as I can for the capacity. And that's all I can do, really, because I'm not the one making the agenda for the meeting. It's the breeders. So there's no agenda. I don't have something I can give you for an agenda. And I'm sorry, but I can't type fast enough while people talk. I can't do shorthand. So if you can't be there, then you contact someone who can, and you can get all the information that way. There's lots of people that are going to be there. So.
What's your question, Davina? Well, that's going to get my forever famous. You never know what we're going to do.
I don't know, but I love those manes and tails on the Oasis pony. I think those are freaking adorable. So, I'm sure a rainbow one would be just as cute.
Yay!
The multicolored mane, yeah, the manes are a little bit different than the horse manes, so that's how come the colors look so different.
I see Benny's question. Will Amaretto update their breedables to mesh as soon as Animesh is available? The answer to that, guys, is no. And let me tell you, we were talking about this just the other night. What was the number that you figured up, Josie, UNTM?
Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna tell you. It's in the moderator group. We were talking about it.
Yeah, just to go back and do the horses that we have now. Was it the horses or was it all 4?
It was
Just
the
to go
horses.
back, yeah, just to go back and do the horses. It was something like 1 million in uploads.
It was the number of textures we would have to do was this number. 159,557 textures just to redo the horses that we have out now and all the traits and everything. That's just the horses to change them over to mesh. Not to mention redoing all of the sculpts into mesh. I think Chronic would quit and I wouldn't have a designer anymore. So, because she would be the one doing it. But going forward with our future projects, because yes, Amaretto does have future projects, we will certainly look into the mesh animals.
Okay, Baza, I'm going to ban you from the community meetings if you say pig one more time.
Pig. Just kidding.
Him,
Mini
not
pig.
you.
Oh, okay.
As far as the pairing goes, the way it is right now, Zari, is the way I think it'll stay unless we take away the pairing like we have in the ponies. It's because with all the lag in Second Life, sometimes things don't go right. You know what I'm saying? So, breedable plywood cubes. I'm going to tell you, I've been breeding for 7 years, and I don't pair anything, nor have I ever paired anything. That doesn't mean that people don't pair because they do. However, I don't ever pair mine. So I know that you can breed without pairing them.
I don't like the pairing. If I had my way, we would have already have took the pairing away from the animals, and I'm the reason why there's no pairing in the ponies. And for those of you who pair, I apologize. But it is too hit and miss with all of the lag in Second Life for the animals to communicate with each other in world. It's frustrating when you can't get two animals to pair. And really, it's not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just the communication gets interrupted between the animals, and it's frustrating for you, and it's frustrating for us when we get tickets about it when there's really nothing broken. So, yeah, if I had my way, I would have already took the pairing out of all of the animals, but um, they fought me to keep it in for the others. So,
Well, I'll tell you what I do personally, and maybe this is something that I can visit some of you guys' ranch and see how you do your breeding. But like with the ponies, I got three females and two females and a male, 5 meters, two females and a male, 5 meters. That's all I do. Set my range to 5. Then if I don't have to pair anything, if I forget and I don't pair, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I do. But you guys probably have a little more time than me, so you can manage your breeding a little bit differently. But everybody breeds differently, I think. And who else had some questions? Pins 10 meters apart. I've seen people do it all kinds of different ways. I've seen people with 40 horses all together around a couple foods and everybody's breeding to everybody. I've seen people that have two horses together, two horses together, two horses together. I've seen all kinds of different ways. Yeah, so I mean, everybody does it a little differently. Oh my goodness, Baza, behave. You don't like surprises? Oh Lord. I know that a lot of you guys are saying you miss milestone horses, but I just want to mention milestone horses hasn't even been up for like 3 years, and we've all been breeding without it. So I know it was a tool that a lot of you guys like to use, and I would really love to see somebody make another one. However, at this time, um, it's not it doesn't make sense for us to stop working on updates, stop working on changes and fixes and all that kind of stuff, and spend our time working on MySL horses. Because you guys want new traits, and you guys want new horses and new ponies and new birds and new canines, right? So that's not a priority to us. And I really wish that somebody out there who could, because there are some people that hear me right now that could, I think, but choose not to, because it's a lot of work for one. But so I mean, that's all I can really say about my SL horses. If the people who created my SL horses would have maintained it and kept it up and going, it would still be a great tool for you guys today. But they didn't do that. So I'm sorry, guys. That's all I can say.
Benny, if you do that, give me the link and I can post that on our website or whatever too. If you do that, that would be great.
Yeah, we are all about getting all and any information that we can to you guys. That's why we have 50 million groups in Facebook and Twitter and a social site and a hippo group and a this and a that, and we send 50 million notices and have a YouTube channel. And I don't know. Like maybe we need to send out like old school snail mailers. I don't know.
Don't give him any ideas.
Really. Absolutely. Guys, how many notices have you guys seen that there's been Halloween editions since they've been released? How many notices? I'm going to tell you, you see
A
two
lot.
a day. You see two a day at least.
A lot.
Right.
Yes.
And on November 1st, somebody will say, there was Halloween editions? Really? I'm telling you. People who are online all day.
And I know people have told me that they don't have group space or they don't like the spam. But, I mean, you can just even go to the social network every day and just click on the connection, and there's a daily connection. There's blogs. You know, we don't do a connection on something, it'll definitely be a blog. But if you don't want to do the groups, you can do that too. You know, and then you don't even have to be on Second Life to do that. Look on our Facebook. You can do that from your phone. Yeah. So, I mean, there's lots of ways that we try. Twitter, you know, to keep people informed. Yep, our connections post to Facebook and Twitter every day. So,
Yeah, we got a hippo group too. And actually, there's a whole class just on ways to stay connected with Amaretto as well. Yeah, we did have a party. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
last week.
Yeah,
It
I
was
think
last week.
we talked about maybe doing something on Tuesday, just because we're all going to be here. So, yeah. I mean, you may see something pop up, Despina. So what do you guys think is coming from the Halloween editions? You guys have a lot of good ideas, huh? 69% branding. All right, so there is one thing I want to tell you guys, and I tell this at every meeting. I tell this every time. Does anybody here like free food? Free food, free Amaretto stuff. If you don't like free Amaretto stuff, then don't listen. But if you do, you need to be participating in my pick of the week contest. All you have to do to enter is take a picture. I don't care. You can edit it in Facebook. It can be not edited. It can be all edited. Drop it in a note card and stick it in the camera. There's one at the main horse store. There's one on the dock at the canine and bird store. And I put one over at the pony store. So every Wednesday, today is Wednesday, I will go and I will collect all of the pictures and I will pick one. And that person is going to get an awesome prize pack for whatever animal they want. You can win more than once. So if you won last year, you should still try, this time. Yeah, the pics are really great. I love to see everybody's ideas and stuff like that. But sometimes I go over there, guys, there's only like 3 entries. So it makes me feel like maybe you guys don't know about it. But I like free stuff. So I would definitely be one of those people who's like, yep, I'll be putting one in there every week.
And there's also a camera in the back of the classroom as well. Is it still there? One in the back of the classroom? Ava, it was. There was one in the back of the classroom.
I will make sure there is one.
It was there.
Bigger food packs of pony food and gummy. You never know. Yep, you never know. So I do want to say something. I hope that you guys have noticed, and I see some of them just here at the meeting right now. How many of you guys have seen some people come back to Amaretto since the ponies have been out? Yes, if your picture didn't win, I don't care if you stick it back in there again. Right? So this is one thing I want to share with all you guys. Every breeder is an ambassador for Amaretto. So remember that when you're at an auction, when you're talking in a group, when you're shopping in a market, you never know who's that new breeder, which you could help tip the scales one way or the other. So just remember that when you're out there in the community.
I was going to address that question. Was it Lesbiana who said? Oh, yeah. Nothing really affects the way the animals eat or the amount that they eat. They're scripted to eat every so often and a certain amount. And lag can affect that a little bit, but it would affect it as in they didn't eat as often. It would not make them eat more. So, or use the salt or the rinds or the chew toy or any of that. It lags. It could little bit lag the communication between the food, and correct me if I'm wrong, TM, the food and the horse or the pony, whatever it is that you're talking about. It could be slowed a little and make that be delayed. But as far as eating more, no, it doesn't. It's always the same. They eat the same amount of food every time that it ticks and they eat a food. They're supposed to eat food. That's exactly how it happens. So.
And guys, I want you to know too, that's the same no matter who you are. My horses eat the same amount that Benny's horses eat. They eat the same amount that Lamia's horses eat. They all work the same. Nothing eats as much as you do, Lamia. Who's ready to get some Halloween candy from their kids? Send them kids out to get some candy bars.
I have to steal it from my grandkids.
A tub of dum-dums.
I have to steal a kid in general, so you're still doing better than me. Inspect their candy.
Retrievers come to my door, and it's 1 for you, 2 for me. 1 for you, 2 for me.
I saw a Facebook video where this guy was taking like a little miniature mannequin around and setting it on people's door and then ringing the doorbell. Just so he could have the candy. And they were like, trick or treat. And they're like, yo, he's deaf. Don't worry. Just give him some candy. Yeah, fake kid. That's what it was. I was like, that's an idea. All right, Tivis, I will make sure that we get one back there. But there is one at all the main stores. So does anybody else have any questions, anything they want to bring up? I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, I didn't get a chance to ask my question. I'm short enough that if I put on a kid's costume, I bet I could get away with it. Go as a full horse. You want to ride a pony? We would squish them. They're so little. Well, that's a good thing to have on hand. Oh. Prize balloons at the bar. Each has a piece of paper in it. Oh, that's cool. So nobody really has anything else they want to ask? And guys, you know that me and Jamie are doing office hours every day where we're at the main store for an hour so you guys can come and ask questions. There's the ticket system. You can IM us. You can use our online boards. There's so many different ways to get a hold of Amaretto staff that you should never have a question and not be able to get an answer.
I even do sometimes office hours on the weekend, but the weekends are really slow. But I do manage to get over there sometimes and do office hours on the weekends. So.
Can we have a New Haven horse? A Parisian. You never know.
Come on, Lamia, you knew she was going to say that.
Did not get my flaggy chicken back. Your flaggy chicken. No, I don't have any new news for that, Despina. Busby, if you know the name of it, or if you know, say, oh, it was a Rhode Island Red, and it had a Platito eye, and I think it had a Batty Bosom Chronic, do a ticket. We'll look. We will always look for you guys. Yeah, if you can tell me, oh, I think it's 4 days old right now, it had all its cycles, any information. You did do a ticket. What happened? You did not give me enough info. Did I have your ticket, Busby? If you have more info now, file another ticket. Yeah. If
But
you have more info,
you can even go into the ticket that you had, reopen it, and put the new information there.
yeah.
We spend a lot of time sometimes in tickets. You know, sometimes if Jamie can't find something or whatever, she'll say, "Hey, Josie, I'm doing this ticket. Can you help me?" And we'll both get in there, and you know, we collaborated on Anna's ticket the other day, and we found her birds, her nests. Yeah, so it just sometimes if we can even have just a smidgen of an information. I mean, if you just tell us, "Hey, I lost a nest that's named Amaretto breedable nest," well, it's probably going to be pretty thin for us finding it. But if you can tell us some information about it, maybe even who was the parent or who you thought was the parent or something like that, you know, we go through and search and try and find it. So, but yeah, go back in. Go. Oh, and also another thing too is, well, another thing too is if you guys don't go back into your tickets and see that there's a response, and we don't hear from you in 3 days, we close the ticket. So you might want to go and check your ticket and see if there was a response to it. A lot of times people say, hey, you guys didn't even answer my ticket. Well, we really did. We just never heard back from you. So you have to go back into the ticket system, open up your tickets, and find that ticket and look.
Yeah, I can sit here and tell you with 100% honesty, there is not a ticket that is not answered within 72 hours. If you have a ticket and you don't think it's been answered in 72 hours, you need to go back and look at the ticket because I promise you it has. Ava, that is a lie. TM has a 7-year-old ticket, plus he's never answered it.
And I never will. That's my test ticket.
We try to go above and beyond. And Busy, I was just looking at your birds, and I can probably help you with that if you just open your ticket again. All right, so any other questions, suggestions, oh my gods, anything? Any attaboys you guys want to give? Anythings? That's it, Baza. You're going home.
By far, the horses are my favorite. I think they're a lot of people's favorite, really. And we are so happy for that. We love our horses. They're the first and will always be, the beloved. They're Amaretto's first. But I mean, we have lots of other ones, and we're not done yet. So you never know. Maybe one of our future animals will be your favorite.
Josie, tell Baza I muted him.
I think he heard you.
All right, guys. Jamie, you have anything you want to add?
No, just make sure you guys, if you have not yet attended the ARU, do it. Classes are good, informative. I mean, a lot of questions that were asked today, you would learn in the classes. So they're informational. You get to meet other breeders, and also we have a graduation, and it's fun.
Oh, I just thought of something else too. I wanted to mention all to you guys. Does everybody know about Halloweenies? I know that sounds a really funny word, but guys, if you don't know about Halloweenies, I want you to know about it. Muck does Halloweenies. It's a contest they do every year at Halloween. I don't even know how many years they've done it now. More than 3, probably. But it's like if you have a Halloween project that you've been working on, and it could be in any of your animals. They do horses, birds, canines, and ponies this year. So empty hot dogs. Oh my goodness. No. So you guys, you have to register, and I don't know if they're done. Marcus, are y'all still taking applications for that, or is it closed? See, guys, I don't know everything about it because I don't run that. But yeah, there you go. Josie gave everybody the connection. So you guys read that over. Yeah, read that over. And if you can participate in that, it is a great way to see some really awesome breeders, what they're doing, the projects that they got going on, and they give away prizes. Yeah. Oh no. I don't know what to tell you, Busby. All right, guys. So I do want to say thank you all for coming out today. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Josie. Thank you for TM for sitting up here with me. Thank you, everybody who had a question, things like that. We appreciate you so much. We adore our community. We think we have the greatest community in all of Second Life, and it's all because of you guys. It's not because of us. So, everybody have a safe and happy Halloween, and we will have another community meeting the last Wednesday in November, as long as that's not Thanksgiving. And I really want you guys to spread the word about the Breeders Roundtable. I'm super excited about it. So I want you guys to be thinking about things you want to be bringing up, things like that. We're gonna see how it goes. Bye, guys.